Hey everybody, it's the Wise Guys coming back with another off the wall show. It's not a pick show. This one's going to be about the female gender. And the reason why we're talking about these chicks right now is because we've all been there. We've all done that as far as men are concerned. When you run into a female nowadays that just has their own freaking schedule, their own freaking agenda, there you go. They just want everything to go their own way. My thing is, I finally found a chick, it's great, but then she has to freaking do whatever the hell she wants to do. Everything was great in the beginning, from the sex, the relationship, everything like that, family, whatever. But then the chick gets too headstrong, wants to make things up as she goes, can't be submissive, can't work things out down 50-50. I'm a very reasonable guy, but it doesn't work, and now I'm on her schedule because I love her, you know? And chicks like that, dude, I hate to say it because I have a tremendous amount of respect for her, but they're bitches when they act like that. I can't stand it, dude. It's off the wall crazy. So, what I want you to do is write in your messages about how a chick has screwed you over in some fashion. But you go for it, Carlos. It's your turn. How do chicks treat you, man, and how you see them changing nowadays?
Before, it used to be me following a chick and saying, oh man, she looks cute and all this and that, but now all of a sudden recently I've just been saying to myself, man, this chick is out to get me. They're not even after the money no more, man. They're just after the attention. They're just after the greed. I think they just want to use you up like a sponge, and when you're out of like juice, that's when they want to leave you. It gets to their head. I think that they start abusing the rights that a guy wants to just be with them just because they want to be with you. So they start using sex as a weapon, almost as a weapon of mass destruction. And then guys get blinded because guys love to fuck. I was with my baby mama for about 2.5 years, and I was ready to marry her ass. I would let her borrow my car whenever she wanted to. She tied my engine up. I had to repair my engine. It cost me like about $2,000 to fix the engine up. I even gave her a kid. I gave her my daughter. I let her live in my house for free. I bought her food in the middle of the night when it was snowing and there was a blizzard going outside. I went outside and got her some ice cream. I gave her money anytime she wanted. Even though I knew she was sprung on pills, I always bought her extra pills. I gave her money for anything that she wanted. And then she finally just got tired of me being so loyal to her, so she finally just decided to move out of my house where she was rent-free to a place where she was just giving up the ass to all her brother's friends. And you know, she started getting worse and worse with the drugs. And why did she do that when she had everything that she needed right here with me, you know? I'm only 20. I was only like 23 at the time, and then she left me. And then she just started falling apart. And now she wants to get back with me now that she sees that I'm happy and I'm actually making it in life. And I don't understand how that works out. And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of you guys out there, and maybe even lesbians, and quite frankly, maybe even some faggots. I mean, not fat, but gay guys. Sorry about that.
Nah, dude, for real, it's so true because women nowadays, they don't get it, man. It seems like when they want something, they'll get it when they want. They just don't give a shit about the guy, especially if he's a good guy, like me and this faggot right here. For the most part, like they, I had to take that shot, but for real, dude, like most of the time, these women have their own agendas. They want what they want, and it seems like the bigger dick you are to them, the more they respond. And that to me doesn't make any freaking sense, dude. Like this man right here.
It's from where they're raised. That's the way they were raised. They're attracted to where they're raised. Like I was once told, a woman's gonna go after what she is on the inside. So if she's with a piece of shit, that's what she really feels about herself on the inside. She doesn't want to be with nobody greater than her. She wants to be with somebody as equal to her, like somebody that's so shitty without a job. So that way she can feel superb. That's the conclusion I'm coming to. So that way she doesn't feel threatened. So that way she can be in command of the relationship.
Yeah, but see, again, that doesn't make sense because she's never going to be happy later on, dude. I've met so many friends that later on in life, they're like, oh man, Todd, you're such a great guy, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, I should have hooked up with you earlier because that dude, not to be cocky or nothing, but I ran into 4 chicks that are in failed relationships now, dude, and they're just trying to start over and whatnot. It just doesn't work out, man. And then they try to get back with guys like us because they know, hey, we screwed up later on, blah blah. But then, you know, they got the kid already, they got the baby mama drama or baby daddy drama and all this stuff, stupid shit. They screw things up, man, because they don't listen, man. And like the girl I was with, man, same thing, dude. Didn't listen for crap. Seems like every time I come up with a good idea, go the other way, dude. I don't understand it. It's just, I don't know, man. The more better the more nicer I was, doing things for her, buying her things, taking her places, and making her experience things she hadn't experienced before. It seemed like I was digging my own grave, man.
I'm telling you, they just want to use you until they get bored of you. That's all it is. They just want to use you because they're not used to you. They're not used to having anything that they want, and it's something new. It's something new to them. But once they get tired of that new feeling and it starts getting old, like this guy's never gonna change. He's not gonna give me nothing more than what he's usually getting me. That's when they want to opt out and they want to test the waters, because now it's in their head like, oh, I can get this guy anytime that I want. And really, man, that's where my baby mama fucked up, because she's the one that changed me, because now I don't want to be in a relationship, because now I got that feeling now that every woman is out there acting the same way as she is. And in my city, in the ghetto, in Toledo, Ohio, man, best believe that pills and fucking drugs are running the streets and everything, man. I choose not to associate myself with anybody out here because I want to be by my daughter, and I'm more of a family man, and that's too much. I think me being truthful about my personality and everything is too much for a woman to handle out here. Well, not a woman, but a girl. I haven't ran into a woman just yet. I've ran into nothing but hood rats.
See, you come out here to California, you have your options. There's every race, there's every freaking creed, there's every religion, background. You're going to find your whores, you're going to find those users, you're going to find all that kind of stuff. But you have a better chance of finding a chick out here long term. The only problem with that, dude, is when you go into a relationship like you had and like I have, and then your body, your mind wants you to get back into another relationship like that because you need that. Especially if you're a guy like that that wants to show those feelings to a girl. However, you try doing that and you can't find what you had, like I've tried, and it just doesn't work. And then all you want to do is go out and fuck, basically, because that's all you want to get into, because you feel you can't get into another relationship as good as you had. Because face it, every guy, every girl gets into a relationship at least once in their life with someone, for whatever reason it breaks down, but it was one of the best relationships in your life, because later on in life, I don't matter who you talk to, even my parents, man, would tell me, yeah, you know, I dated so and so, it could have worked out if this and that happened, you know. So everyone runs into a relationship like that, but then it's how you bounce back from it. And it usually takes a guy who's put in the time and effort, a longer time to fall into another relationship. Or a chick, it's so easy for a chick to get back into a relationship, because nowadays guys are so desperate. You know, a guy would walk into a bar filled with women and say, you know, hey, I want to fuck, and then they would have the cops there like in 2 minutes saying the guy was a pervert. A woman does that, they can run a train on her, dude, no questions asked. And a girl can walk, you know, average, fatty, whatever, can get a guy whenever she wants, dude, because why? She's a female. Get a date, whatever. A guy is a lot harder, man. No matter if you're good looking or not, you gotta work it, man. Well, except for the rich guy.
Oh yeah, and I was at Sprint, because that's where my phone is from. And I got my phone fixed at Sprint, and I saw some hot ass chick at Sprint, man. I was like, damn, she looks good. She had a nice fat ass and everything. She had a nice little hair. She had a nice little body. But I just kept walking. I just got one look, and I was like, fuck that. That bitch looks like I got a spoiler, and I don't want to spoil her. I don't know, she looks like she was just brought up to being spoiled. I want a woman that's gonna do on her own, man. I don't want to just fucking have a lazy ass chick. That's what my baby mama was, man. My baby mama was a lazy ass chick. I'm telling you, man. Every man, it's true what they say. Every man does come across a woman that will change them for the rest of their life, and it's the truth. And those that say that they don't, that's not the truth. Maybe in other cases, that might have been your mom. Your mom might have changed you. You might have lost your mom and probably lost feelings for women. Who knows?
Yeah, it's true, man. I mean, it seems like, for me, that's why I'm not into white women, dude. Like, for me, white women and me never got along, dude. It's like, because there's always been high maintenance, you know? And I kind of run away from that shit. I don't like the whole high maintenance, you know, this and that. To me, a girl like Mexican or like any Hispanic or freaking Asian descent, man, they're more family oriented. They're more, you know, they're more taking care of the man type deal. They enjoy or respect the man a little bit more than the other races, and also they freaking put up, like if you were to get with one, date one, or have them move in, they usually cook, clean, they help you out. They work, they're not afraid to do anything. They're pretty cool people, cool shit. So I mean, that's where I'm at, but it's hard getting into another relationship, dude. Like we've been saying, man, once you hit that one that's really good, and then for whatever reason it breaks down, it kicks you in the balls, dude. It wakes you up. You can either go one way or two ways. Either get depressed and try to wallow in it for a little while, which I have, or you can go out and just fuck anything that walks, like that dude has. But
I have. I'm not gonna disagree with that. I did.
I'm not getting to this point yet,
huh?
But I'm getting close.
And it's almost not worth it, man. It's almost not worth it doing it because you start getting bored of it, man. Like the whole one night stand, because it's like you don't know what you're getting yourself into. You don't know this bitch has a disease and now you don't know what the hell's going on.
Dude, and like I don't care what they say, man. You do miss the cuddling, bro. You do miss the whole like in bed type thing and just relax. Even if it's just watching a recorded thing like DVR, man, it's something you miss. Like I give like I don't know what for that right now, man. Chill and watch up on the big screen.
Kinda sounds like you need a dick up in your butt, bro.
There she goes. Hey, speaking of fucking anything that walks, this guy got a German Shepherd the other day on 3rd Street. That's disgusting.
I don't even know what that means. I'm pretty sure it'll hit me later, but I'll be cracking up about that shit later. It kind of sounds like you just squeezing on the nutsack right now, brother. Get some juice, some juice splattered all over your face.
Did you just say Jewish? You're into Jewish guys now?
No fag. No, but women are a trip, man. They tell you one thing, but you can never. I think they have a costume, man, a costume personality. I think they speak in words of a costume, but on the inside of that costume is their personality, and I don't think they want to show that personality for whatever reason that comes about. And the crazy thing about it is, I'm in Toledo, Ohio, right underneath Detroit, Michigan. I'm 45 minutes away from that spot, Detroit. And this fag over here is in Anaheim, California. We're both thinking the same way. So I mean, it's happening nationwide. Could it be worldwide? I doubt it. I think it's just right here in the good old U.S. of A. I love it. I love this country, but it's just the women are just rotten.
I don't know, man. From seeing other cultures and watching movies and television and all that shit, even the documentaries, man, even back in the day, what's one thing that could always bring kings and empires to their knees? Pussy. And it'll always be like that, no matter what, because that's a huge part of it. I don't care if a chick says, you know, sex isn't a big thing in a relationship. If you're a guy and you believe that, you're either gay or you're stupid and you're fooling yourself. Because pussy does make a big difference. If you don't have a good sex life, but you have a tremendous relationship, it never works. You need both to work. But when it does work, like in his case, mine, it's hard to get back to that, man. It really is.
Hey, if you believe in what that woman just told you, that sex isn't the most important thing, if you do agree with that, then you probably don't have a pecker. You probably don't have a big pecker. You probably have a little pecker. you probably shoot out blanks.
Yeah, Carlos should know, man. He shoots out the biggest blanks.
What up, all right, there she goes. She can't stay away from the gay comments.
I can't, dude, because I'm looking at one right now.
What's the biggest turnout what's some of the turnouts that you think a woman possesses? Like, what's something that turns you off about a woman?
Number one for me is a chick farting, but number two has to be a drinker, not a smoker. Kissing a girl with like beer and cigarette smell in their mouth, disgusting.
So I know what turns me off the most? Dude, I don't care how fine you are. I don't care how fine a woman is. She could be the sexiest thing walking, but if I see you have multiple kids by multiple baby daddies and none of them are with you, then I'm not falling for you. I'm not following